Tiphareth is the central Sephirah on the tree of life. It is the solar aspect of deity that manifests as presence. Tiphareth means beauty. The passage of the sun across the sky metaphors the passage of the soul on its own journey through a lifetime or any phase of that lifetime. Indeed, the ancient Egyptians had a god for every phase of the sun's journey, which held meaning, presence, and influence upon the soul according to its parzuf, its countenance. The solar path is the path of the healer, the seer, and the visionary who sees where to go and what to do. For when one remains centered in Tiphareth, all knowledge that is needed for one's journey through life is available and present. All purpose is revealed. The sun is our center, the soul's core, from which we radiate consciousness through presence. When one is centered within the soul and connected to the divine, all is beautiful. A balanced and righteous perspective is beheld. All is revealed. Beauty reveals the intrinsic essence of a thing as it contributes to the universe. Beauty is the core of the soul's scent. Beauty reveals the aesthetic perfection of a thing as an element of God's creation. Tiphareth connects more paths than any other Sephirah. It is a nexus and at the same time the center from which all presence radiates, and therefore it is the sphere that holds the most influence. If we fold dichotomizing Sephirot together, what is left is Tiphareth. It is where harmony is made, felt, and appreciated. It is from where we form relationships with all things. It is the center of all emotions that are found in the menagerie of Sephirot in Yetzirah and the qualities they infer. It is said to be a center that is everywhere and a circumference that is nowhere. It is the point through which we reach inwards and administrate our expression outwardly. It is called the heart cave, through which flows a river of silence, the sound of God, Eloah. Tiphareth is the soul's heart. The archangel of Tiphareth is Raphael, the angel of healing. He is depicted with open arms, outstretched wings, and a warm, luminous heart, wide open, emitting light yet ever receptive, like the embrace of a loving friend. He is the archangel of the forward motion that embraces all that is delivered to us on our life's journey. In the book of Enoch, it is said, "He is set over all disease and every wound of the children of the people, and binds the armies of Azazel, and throws them into the valley of fire." where Azazel is the scapegoat that carries the sins of Israel into the wilderness. He is the fallen angel who taught men all iniquities, warfare and witchcraft, who became the demon of those fallen to sin and those cast out. Thus Raphael clears the soul of war and witchcraft that brings disease and conflict. When Adam was cast out of Eden, Raphael healed him and gave him the book of Raziel, to learn to follow the solar seasons and prosper through their changes. He is the creative power that brings a soul back from the misconception of itself, back to the light of the Almighty. He is the feeling that captures the divine essence of all things, comprehending their intrinsic aesthetic, regardless of their outward taint towards light or darkness. It is the Archangel Raphael that greets us with open arms to embrace us like the dawn. He lights the way ahead like the path of the sun, revealing all that is beautiful in God's light. Like Eloah, Raphael is the eternal welcoming and greeting. Raphael aligns with the tarot card of the Six of Cups. It is the soul reuniting with itself and the nostalgia that draws it back towards itself. It is the eternal nature of the soul which is ever youthful. It is the sense of goodwill and sharing. It is emotional support and all things in creation that guide us back to our ever-present core and center. It is the watery power of the Holy Grail through which we find our eternal faith. It is doing things from the heart in all fullness, wholeness, and yearning or adjustment to attain to such generosity of spirit. The Six of Cups holds a nostalgia towards the most beautiful times, the most resplendent expressions of humanity and aesthetic beauty in one's personal past and throughout history.